I put together a comparison here between 2025 on the Nankang AR-1s and 2026 when we changed the CRSs. Now, it's not an exact comparison. The driver's not a professional. The tyres had slightly different times on them. The AR-1s had 3 days on them, whereas the CRSs have only had 2 days at this point, but they're pretty similar. And the AR-1s were still going faster in this session that's shown. So straight away, through turn 1, CRS is really gripping really well and a lot more confidence. So I managed to get through there a fair bit faster. So we're already a second up. I was able to stay in a lower gear without so much wheel spin, so that was a bit quicker out of there. And then the same thing through here. With the AR-1s it was 4th gear because otherwise it was wheel spinning, whereas the CRSs were able to get the power down a lot better. And then up into 6, not a huge amount of difference, a bit more grip from the CRSs, they were still hanging on pretty well. And then down here at 6, it was a pretty bad effort in the AR-1s. This is my best time of the day despite having a bit of a slide, so there was a bit of time loss there. But then through here, the AR-1s are actually quicker, partly for the driver, I would say. I think I just could have pushed on a bit harder, but I actually clawed back about half a second there. Then through 15, it was pretty much the same, no real difference. They both felt good. The CRSs are noisier, squealier, you might say. And then down the straight, nowhere near enough power to overcome them in a straight line. But then through 17, the CRSs were great and really managed to turn in and then get back on the throttle for a bit before still being able to turn in for the last corner. Whereas the AR-1s, if you accelerated up to 18, it just understeered wide. And then through the exit, full power on the CRSs gained another couple of fractions of a second. And then down the straight, I checked all the data, engine's exactly the same, acceleration's the same. So we ended up 1.5 seconds faster. So CRS's very happy. Are they 1.5 seconds? Well, that's up to everyone else.